Giving people choice and control is all about empowering people.
Can I show you something? I worked my way up then to quartermaster, and all the quartermaster did was steer the vessel.
Monday, chili con carne.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you need to be sincere with your respect, and you've got to understand the cultures as well.
Well, everybody has their own care plan. It's all about what each individual resident wants to do. It's their choice.
Why don't we put fish and chips on?
Fish and chips.
Please, we get them on Friday out.
One can still decide what you want to do, such as whether you want new clothes or shoes, or just ensures you don't lose all control of your life.
Supporting people to choose how they want to live.
My role as a carer, it can vary on different clients, obviously their needs, their abilities. And you need to get to know the person quite well to obviously understand their needs. The most important thing for me, personally, is to obviously listen to what they want, their needs. It's not so much what I want, it's following their lead, so to speak. With Gaynor, it all depends sometimes, because she's quite able-bodied, so she could do a lot of chores herself, but since she's had a knee replacement and she broke her arm a few years ago, she's not able to lift heavy objects or do certain things like put her tights on.
Thank you.
I always encourage people to live a life as independently as they can do. They want to be in their own home. We should be supporting them in decisions that they make.
Is there anything you need to do in the bathroom, or you?
No, I've done my teeth.
You've done your teeth, okay.
But I would like to put that sweater on. Yeah, we could. I would recommend them to do what I'm doing, certainly, which is to stay in one's own home as long as possible, with the carers coming in. Well, it's taken over a lot of little odd things that I probably do without thinking about, and you find you can't do it. You know, simple things like putting dishes in cupboards and loading the fridge and so on. Can you take that? They make the bed and take the rubbish out again and check I've taken my pills, and I think this is very important. Yes, I'll show you. Check. As you get older, you are more dependent on the carers. But I think you've got to carry on doing things for yourself. You just have to adjust, really.
It's about understanding what somebody wants and, you know, is their choice. So if somebody, let's say in the care plan it says they're going in the evening visit for a bath, and that person doesn't want a bath that evening, that's fine. It's about understanding the situation and listening to that person and sort of seeing, okay, well, what would you like to do instead?
Yeah, if you go and pick some flowers.
It might just be that they're having a bad day and they want to have a chat, or they're feeling a bit lonely, they just want somebody to watch telly with them for half an hour. You have to spend time with that person, you have to, again, give them choice, you have to enable them to do things for themselves.
Throw it pretty high. Good, fantastic.
Hopefully that went the wrong way.
Well, everybody has their own care plan. It's all about person-centred care, about each individual are different, how they like their hair done, what time they like to be up in the morning, what time they have their breakfast. It's all about choice. The staff find out about people as well, and they'll sit and say, oh, come on, do you fancy doing a bit of baking today, or do you fancy doing some artwork today?
We do different things every week.
Oh, that's good.
When people come into the care home,
Would you like to do a bit of cream and cheese?
sometimes it seems like they lose their skills, washing up, making their beds.
I think it's important that people keep doing what they're doing in their lives, because that's something they've done before they came in here, and their life should be no different really to what it was when they were at home. Getting to know that person, what their needs, what their likes and dislikes are, so it actually helps overall. It's the little things that matter in life altogether anyway. It's their home end of the day. If they want to do something, they're more than welcome to do it.
I think that I had a hard life of 40 odd years at sea, from the age of 15 till I retired. I make my own bed every morning. When I shower, I come from the shower and I wash my underwear. That's a lifetime habit.
You feel more in control if you feel at home with the things you want around you, such as having your own phone.
It's handy having a personal phone. I didn't realise that. At first I thought you wouldn't be able to have a phone in here without having an official one. But I've got my own phone now, of course.
Or having a pet.
It knows me all right, wouldn't it? The last one I had it to 10 years. Isn't that right, Tweety? Yeah. And this one I've got now has gone 5 years. I've had it. Oh, yeah, we didn't talk to Mummy. Come on.
For mealtimes, we always have 2 choices plus an alternative menu. We have menus and we have menu boards, and we also plate the food up and give people a choice by looking at the food.
Right. For your lunch today, I've got mince and dumplings. Or I have a roast chicken dinner. You like mince and dumplings today, yeah?
Majority of people choose to eat together because it's a way of chatting, meeting people. But other people like their own privacy in their own room. It's about them, it's about their choice.
Dignity, to me personally, it makes me who I am really, in the sense that I'm able to understand people. Actually, that's what comes into it, where you actually start understanding people because of their culture.
You're quiet today? No. There must be a reason.
Hey, look, she's asking that you're doing all this. Are we going to get to see? So she's, hey, look, CD muklawana che. Yeah. But she, CD jo amate che na anyas apre screen mukso and £1 for entry.
We ensure that we listen to people and their carers and families, and we need to take on board cultural needs and differences. So this could be related to their diet, their individual religious or cultural practices. So some people might be quite devout, and other people may belong to the same faith but have a different level of devoutness. So we would try and find that out and tailor our services accordingly.
We all like to choose what we eat.
With food, with regards to this particular centre, it's very sensitive because we've got the Punjabi group, we've got the Gujarati group, we've got the Halal group, and then there's a cultural style of food as well. To the general public, it's just Asian food, but there's big differences. Just in the rotis, you know, there's a big difference. They want something that they're used to, or they like, or they love, whatever. I mean, sometimes they'd like a little change as well. So again, that's a choice.
If you've been attending a service for a number of years, you're likely to be quite involved. You'd be considered as somebody who's an established user of the service. And that kind of creates a sense of ownership in people. A lot of the services are kind of owned and managed by the people who use them.
The people in the group, they actually have got the talent and the know-how of a certain dish, and they've got loads of experience, they've got knowledge with regards to cooking, the method of cooking, the style of cooking, the taste of cooking. You know, the experts, they're the mother of food. You know, they've got a lot of talent in them, and they actually contribute in actually how the food should be cooked in.
This is chicken biryani. This is rice, dry chicken, fried potatoes, and all the presentation I'm doing.
Supporting people to do things for themselves.
Right, let me choose for the week from Saturday.
Shopping with first.
We're enabling Matthew to lead the life that he lives, that he wishes to, by, for example, running his own home, working out what he wishes to eat, the meals he wishes to have, ensuring that we sit down with him and he's got the control over that. He knows what his budget is.
Carrot and what else do you use?
Peas.
Peas?
And turnip.
He knows what his shopping money is every week.
We get the money, take it round to the shop, get the items first before you pay.
No. What else do you normally buy for packed lunch from the...
Oh yes, bananas.
Bananas.
Bananas. The shopping list, I read it to you. Sprouts, onions, salad, bananas. There should be S on there.
At first he used to get driven with the staff to the supermarket. Now they walk to the local supermarket. He was supported initially to do the shopping.
If you have any problems, you can't find anything, give us a ring.
Now he does it and the staff are in the background supporting him. But he knows that they're there just in case. It's kind of, they're just in case PAs when he's doing that task.
We do this every Thursday now. Sometimes we do it with staff. When the staff sits back, we do it independently. Don't we, James?
Yes.
We find stuff, get the right items. It's amazing. It's older now. Time to pay.
The sense of well-being and self-esteem for doing that independently is enormous for him and for his housemate and the other people we work with.